New this morning, we're getting our first look inside.
Hello, and welcome to Firsthand, the podcast where we hear firsthand accounts of the
first
Greg
pod. I thought we were doing a healthy competition.
Welcome to Firsthand, the podcast where we hear
It's a
firsthand
great
accounts of the
podcast.
most important moments in history from the people who lived them. Are
It's
you
a-
happy with what you did?
No, and I'm man enough to admit you won that one.
Thank you.
You won the healthy competition, but don't you feel like what I did made yours better?
I don't. I think it interrupted it and made it hard to hear what the premise was. I
Do you
feel
want to
like
do a clean one?
No, I think listeners, if you want to hear a clean one, go to the backlog of every other episode where I get it out nice and clean. But anyway,
And I think we can maybe isolate my vocals. And I think if you hear mine without you interrupting it, it'll play a lot better.
I feel like you think your vocals isolated will sound like that Marvin Gaye video where they isolated his singing on Heard It Through the Grapevine. You'll be like, God, I'm so incredible. When in reality, it'll just be like,
Oh yeah. Or that David Lee Roth running through the devil one. Running through the devil. It was about giving the devil some really spicy chili, and it was just running through the
run right through the devil, dude.
And then of course they had to censor it
Ugh.
and make it some
You can't say anything anymore.
PC family bullshit like running with the devil.
Well, anyway, I'm Devin Field, and this, of course, is my co-host, Greg Gallant.
Hey, I'm Greg Gallant. Here we are again.
We're here.
Through some weird confluence of editing and I think audio issues, it once again seems like I fired a gun at our guests.
Because that's what happened. I guess I'm getting tired of telling you at the start of every new episode that is what happened last week.
Yeah.
Are you blacking out?
No, I've done some soul searching this week, and I've realized that
I say this every week.
I'm a bad guy.
Wow.
I'm a bad guy.
I know.
And as such, and I tried a couple weeks not having a gun, not having bullets. I've given up on that. I've got a gun and bullets. But
so it's just
what
that you've
stops
accepted your bad nature.
But what stops a bad guy with a gun, Devin?
Oh no.
A good guy with a gun, and that's why I have my friend Charles here. Charles is a professional security guard.
Yeah, I noticed this large hulking man standing behind you.
And he's got a couple of guns.
Wow.
Charles, you got one on your ankle? Charles says he does.
Charles sounds like a bullfrog.
He does have a bit of a bullfrogish voice. And I found him in a lake.
Okay, well, I'm uncomfortable with him here, and I don't want to watch
this.
him kill
Watch
you.
what happens when I draw my firearm.
Okay. Oh, fuck. God, he pistol whipped you so hard.
Fuck. See? He also won't shut up about Warner Brothers properties.
Or Budweiser.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow, I am bleeding from the eye.
And I'm uncomfortable that he's here. Okay, well, today, obviously, this is the podcast where we, talk about famous moments in history that we were there for, that we witnessed. Because, again, the simplest way for us to explain this is that we are sort of Forrest Gumps.
We're like Forrest Gump.
We saw it all. We were there for it all.
Boom.
And-
Snappy. Easy.
And today's
Explained.
topic is no exception. We're doing it's sort of a film-centric episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
We're talking about the production of the classic Vietnam War film, Apocalypse Now.
Great movie.
Such a good movie. It's the perfect length of being incredibly long.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you watch that Redux director's cut, I think it's about 3:30 on that.
It is. I wish they could have gone a little longer, honestly.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I watch it, every couple minutes I'll rewind 30 seconds just to
Mhm.
add another,
Of course.
hour to the movie.
What are some other things I love about the movie? Almost no women. That's okay for me to say that that's good because it's accurate, right?
Yeah.
It's just accurate.
There just weren't women in the 70s.
No, very few. I think it was like Carly Simon and Cher
Yeah.
were like the two women in the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess Madonna was a kid.
Maybe.
We don't know.
So, but that's not a woman. That's a child.
That's true. They say women and children first.
But hey, they're different.
Yeah.
Anyway, should I give a little background on the film?
Let's.
Greg? So it's a 1979 American epic war film directed, of course, by Francis Ford Coppola, starring Marlon Brando, Robert Duvall, Martin Sheen, Harrison Ford, Lawrence Fishburne, and Dennis Hopper. Though it's now regarded as a classic, the film faced an insane amount of production difficulties that included typhoons, heart attacks, bankruptcy, and the sexiest man alive showing up to work incredibly fat all of a sudden. That was the thing that happened. The history of how the film came to be was filmmaker John Milius, while working as an assistant for Coppola, was encouraged by his friends George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. Pretty good friends to have, if you ask me.
Maybe you heard of him.
To write, they encouraged him to write a Vietnam War screenplay, so he came up with the idea of adapting Joseph Conrad's classic novel Heart of Darkness to the Vietnam War setting. Greg, have you read Heart of Darkness?
I was assigned to read it.
I read it of my own free will recently and found it dull.
I see. You were not assigned and you did read it.
That's
and
right.
I was assigned and I didn't. I read parts of. You know what? Great Spark Notes.
Okay,
great Spark Notes on that one.
Milius did not want to direct the film himself and felt that George Lucas was the best person for the job. Lucas worked with Milius for 4 years developing the film. He planned to shoot it on location in Vietnam while the war was still happening.
And he also wanted Jar Jar in there.
That's right. Well, instead of the original last line, instead of, the horror, it was going to be Misa see the horror. Which is inappropriate.
Well, and then it was Jar Jar don't surf.
That's right. Jar Jar don't surf. Well, anyway, due to the studio's safety concerns and Lucas getting the green light to direct a little movie called Star Wars,
maybe you heard of it.
He decided to bail on shooting a movie in an active war zone. So Coppola decided to produce it and direct it and secured a budget of $14 million. There were some different casting choices initially, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Steve McQueen was Coppola's first choice to play Willard, the part later played by Martin Sheen, but the actor did not accept because he did not want to leave America.
Yeah. It seemed like no one wanted to go.
Nope.
And I think Brando only wanted to do it because they're like, you could only be there for like a week or something.
Yeah, it was a month. Al Pacino was also offered Willard, but declined for the same reason. Other actors that were considered for major roles were Jack Nicholson, Robert Redford, James Caan, Tommy Lee Jones, Keith Carradine, Nick Nolte, and Clint Eastwood. Didn't work out with any of them.
So there's something that connects all those guys, and I can't put my finger on it.
Sure. Something about them. Anyway, Martin Sheen eventually got the part because they were impressed by his screen test for The Godfather. He was their first choice, but he had signed on for another project, and Harvey Keitel was cast. And they shot for several days, and then Coppola was unhappy with Keitel's take and replaced him with Martin Sheen. And he also, by 1976, Coppola had persuaded Marlon Brando to play Colonel Kurtz for an enormous fee of $3.5 million for a month's work. Filming began in the spring of 76, and here are just a few of the things that went wrong. Typhoon Olga wrecked the sets at Iba, and on May 26, 1976, production was closed down. Most of the cast and crew went back to the United States for 6 to 8 weeks. One day, the film's entire payroll was stolen. Coppola had to offer his car, his house, and the Godfather profits as security to finish the film. Martin Sheen suffered a heart attack during filming. Sheen's brother, Joe Estevez, filled in for him for 6 weeks while he recovered. Marlon Brando arrived on set weighing 300 pounds and began working with Coppola to rewrite the ending because it made no sense anymore. The director hid his weight by dressing him in black and photographing only his face and having another taller actor double for him. A major sequence in a French plantation that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars was cut from the film. A water buffalo was slaughtered with a machete, of course, in the climactic scene. Because of this, the American Humane Society gave the film an unacceptable rating. And then
basically dooms your movie.
Yeah,
if
once
the Humane Society comes out against you, you're not doing the box
That's
office.
It. Principal photography finally ended on May 21st, 1977, but it took post-production over a year to complete the film because of sound problems and other editing concerns. The premiere was delayed many times, and this film was shown in many different forms until finally on August 15th, 1979, Apocalypse Now was released in 15 theaters in the United States. Today, the movie is regarded as a masterpiece by white men. It's on AFI's list of the 100 top movies at number 30. It was nominated for 8 Academy Awards and won 2 for Best Editing and Best Cinematography. So really, it was all worth it.
Maybe we got to get their editor here to take care of some of these, little post problems where it sounds like I'm shooting.
Yeah.
The guest.
Yeah, they could edit out the sound of your murders. Greg, what were you doing on the set of the Apocalypse Now movie?
Well, you touched on it a little bit, Dev, but I was there. I was there as an assistant.
Okay.
I was just a lowly production assistant. I was there for a while. I was there through the Harvey Keitel time. I was there through the earliest parts.
Sure.
I was a gopher. I was getting Starbucks for everyone, which is hard as hell when you're in the 70s in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So I was racking up a lot of miles, though. It was a very lucrative,
lucrative
gig.
Good.
And then, like you said, the man shows up.
Brando
shows up, and he was not looking like the young hunk that we all knew him as.
No, he's big and fat.
He was big and fat. I think a lot of that 3.5 mil, it went right into food,
Yeah.
The stock of McDonald's skyrocketed that year. And I think it was a lot of Brando.
Well, Brando played Grimace for a while.
Yeah.
In the ads.
And he showed up. Like, that's what you can't say. You can't say that part of it, but he fucking showed up purple.
Yeah.
He showed up purple.
He was 300 pounds. He had long blonde hair, and he was purple.
And he had this friend with him that kept stealing everyone's hamburgers.
Yes. And that, of course, was legendary actor James Caan.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Caan loves hamburgers.
That's right.
But so, Coppola doesn't know what to do. His star actor is like a big tub of purple lard. And now, who does he see? Me. Since the time we've been here, at this point, I've lost about 70, 80 pounds.
Jesus
and so
Christ.
He's like, this guy is a fitness freak. He knows how to work out. And he hired me to be the personal trainer for Brando. Now, the truth was, I had fucked the caterer's wife. And so he stopped feeding me. And I was just malnourished and starving. And really just... I was delirious most of the time from hunger.
You have a knack for entering a new professional space and fucking the exact wrong person's wife.
Yeah. Hey, everyone gets one knack in this world.
That's
Yeah. No, I mean, when I was, of course, when I played for the Yankees,
right?
Me and Miss Steinbrenner.
That's right. You had a long relationship with Miss Steinbrenner.
And where did we land on that "I'm Sorry, Miss Steinbrenner" song that I recorded?
I think it's a derivative
of what?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah.
So you had to help Brando lose weight.
Yeah. And I, like I said, didn't know anything about weight loss. Was delirious, and so yeah, it didn't go super well. But I was the best option they had.
So what kind of regimen did you get him on?
Oh, well, I was sort of an early adopter of keto. Talked about keto a little bit last week when our intern Trav, rest in peace.
That's right.
Brought me a skinny latte instead of a low carb latte. But anyways, so I was just filling him with beef and cheese and fat and all that stuff to try to get him in ketosis. But then, he'd get
Instead,
mad.
he entered a state of psychosis.
Yeah. And he'd get mad. And I'm like, well, I don't want to deal with him. So I'd give him a whole loaf of bread. So now he's not in ketosis and he's eating all this fat.
Because I was there, and we'll get to why in a second, but I would regularly see him just with 2 baguettes in his mouth, like they were walrus tusks.
Yeah, he was. We had a little game. We had a little game where he was, he would do the walrus tusks, and I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, this is a bombshell. I killed that water buffalo.
Wow.
To serve, because I was going to cook it up and serve it to Marlon.
Oh, man.
And so, yeah, they brought in that double, which is, of course, his twin brother. As not a lot of people know they're twins. It's Marlon and Sean Brando.
I love all the Brando brothers,
Yeah.
to be honest. Have you seen Marlon Brando Jr.? He's very funny on some sitcoms.
I know. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's nepotism. And I'm like, I think he's funnier than Marlon
That's
Sr.
right.
And he works just so much that he must be a nice guy.
That's right.
So I was feeding him. And I think, you know what? I honestly think Marlon was stress eating. I think that he'd just broken up with Richard Pryor.
That's right.
As we all found out recently from
sex.
Quincy Jones, who is alive.
Yeah, who you
Quincy's
did not
alive.
kill.
He's not 6 feet under this studio. He's not, getting periodically grave robbed by me when I'm low on money.
Craig.
Quincy's fine. Anyway, long story short, Marlon stayed fat and the movie was terrible.
That's right. Yeah.
Dev, how were you involved?
Well, thank you so much for asking. I was actually an extra on this film. I was exploring work in the acting world, and I was like, background sounds good. And to go to the Philippines for months and shoot this crazy movie was one of the best. Why not? So what happened to me, I feel a little overshadowed by Martin Sheen in the sense that he had a heart attack, I believe, on maybe even his first day of filming. I believe it was pretty
young
early
guy,
on. Young guy, he had a heart attack. But then they changed the shooting schedule to shoot some more group scenes with the rest of the soldiers and stuff. And so the very next day, they shot a large group scene where we were just marching around a military base. And I had a heart attack. And,
right.
it was like, whoa, 2 heart attacks in 2 days. Oh, my God. But people were a lot less interested in my heart attack than in Martin Sheen's heart attack.
And that's fair.
Is it?
Yeah, he's number one on the call sheet, bub.
Even so, it's a human life. I'm a human life. Sure. And then, but I fought through it. I got back to set the next day, ready to go. Let's shoot another scene.
Yeah, you said if Sheen can bounce back from a heart attack and be on set
6 to 8 weeks later, I can do it in one day.
Yeah.
So
what was the medical advice given to you?
Stop. Please stop doing this. Stop drinking and smoking as much as I would have about a half a handle of Jack Daniels and 4 cigars to wake up. And get into character.
I was worried you were going to say a day, but you're saying
to wake up.
And you didn't really have a character per se,
didn't I? So I, in the very next day, heart attack number 2. Baby.
Oh boy!
And then I soldiered on, literally and figuratively,
nice,
and continued shooting this film for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I had a heart attack every single day, Greg. Every single day I had a heart attack.
I remember I was there, man.
That's a total of what? 520 heart attacks,
God,
roughly?
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, it got to a certain point where it was like part of the scheduled day.
Right.
You'd be like, all right, this shot takes us to Devin's heart attack.
That's right. That came up a lot.
Yeah.
I was eating a lot of the food that you weren't. That I think that contributed to.
Yeah, you were eating the stuff that even Brando wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
And he was honking down on, like I said, a freshly slaughtered water buffalo.
That's right. Well, and eventually my heart was replaced with the heart of that water buffalo.
Yeah. I didn't cook that thing or anything. It was like, water buffalo sashimi.
That's right.
Am I using that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And so I do have a water buffalo heart, and I made it through production. And at the end of production, I'll never forget it. Finally, we wrapped, and Francis Ford Coppola grabbed me by the shoulder, and he looked me in the eyes, and he said, "You ruined my life." Because I stopped production every day for like 4 hours while I had a heart attack.
Do you think that was like him being bad at small talk, or do you think
I think so. Yeah. Because these guys, they live in a bubble. They don't know how to talk to anybody. So they look at someone like me who made the whole movie, and they're like, "You ruined my life."
How do you feel? How do you feel that affected him going forward?
Well, I think it really influenced his decision to not cast me as an extra in Peggy Sue Got Married, which I snuck onto the set, and I had a heart attack in every scene of that movie as well.
How many days of shooting was that?
Only like 6 or 7.
How many heart attacks have you had in your life, Devin?
Well, now it seems to be about 600.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be some sort of record.
I hope so. I think it's me and Dick Cheney fighting for the top.
Ah.
Anyway, that was my involvement with Apocalypse Now.
Crazy.
So now we're going to take a brief break, and then we're going to introduce two amazing guests who are right there with us in the jungles, in the shit,
Great
as they
stories.
say about the filmmaking industry.
Yeah, in the shit. And then also, like, Coppola did make everyone take big old shit baths every day.
And we'll talk about
We were all
that.
literally in the shit.
I'd rather not talk about it, but we probably will talk about that.
I can't ever stop thinking about it.
And we'll be right back. And welcome back to the First Hand Podcast.
First hand welcome.
We're talking about the making of Apocalypse Now, and we'd like to introduce the first of our special guests, someone who is intimately connected with the film itself and the life on set. We have Mr. Richard Burquist.
Hello.
Hi, Richard.
Hey, Rich.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much
for having
being.
me.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, of course.
Now, you have a very unique involvement with the film.
Yes. Well, I guess I could say that I was involved firsthand, but I don't really remember much of it.
Fascinating. What a cryptic hint
yes.
as to what
Me
your role
neither,
is.
but I was so delirious.
Yeah, I
from hunger
honestly-
the whole time.
I don't
And
remember
Devin
as much as
was,
I-
of course, having constant heart attacks and
Of course.
blackout drunk.
In and out,
so,
in
hey,
and
join
out.
the club.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. I guess I should fill the gaps of
Please.
this clue. I was born on the set,
Wow.
so I don't. That's why I was an infant at the time. My
Wow.
mother was Deborah Burquist, a location scout.
Oh my God, Debbie.
Yeah,
Debbie.
Debbie Burquist.
Pregnant
Oh.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she was pregnant, I guess, for the latter half of the film.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went into editing on the film as well.
I see.
And so she was over the entire course of creating this film, she was just hanging out.
Mm.
And I feel connected to the movie.
Good.
But I will say that she had such a problem with the film and what happened that I do not know who my father is, and I have not seen the movie.
That
Wow.
is tough to have not seen a classic
It's
movie.
so hard that you've gone through
Yes.
life never knowing how good Martin Sheen's performance
Yes.
is.
It's also hard not to know who your father is.
Oh,
I
yeah,
should say.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't care.
Well,
But-
I don't know who my father is, and I will say that it's
Well-
been tough.
Well, I guess this begs the question: do you think you were conceived on the set of Apocalypse Now?
I mean, I think I have to. have
Wow,
been. My
that's
mother,
amazing.
she passed away late last year, and
Oh.
she was seemingly going to tell me, and then she was like, "Tomorrow, I'll let you know."
Oh.
And then she started smiling, and then she faded from this mortal coil.
God, that's so rude.
Yeah, she
Ended
I
on
think
a
she-
cliffhanger.
She knew it was. She thought she was being funny. I think.
Oh,
the
you
fact-
think she was trolling you?
joking?
Yeah.
Well,
She-
Debbie, that's so Debbie.
That is so.
She would always fuck around like that on set.
Yeah. Oh,
I heard.
Yeah. She
was a prankster.
Yeah, she was a
Yeah.
prankster. Yeah. Well, so I mean, God, and then your father could have been. I mean, let's run through the list. Do you think your father was Harrison Ford? He had a small role.
I mean, look at me. What do you think?
Hmm.
Let me think.
I got a very weak chin.
Put on this fedora real quick.
Here, this one.
Say you didn't kill your wife?
I didn't kill my wife.
I don't care.
I don't think it was
I
him.
don't think it's Harrison
Yeah,
Ford.
I don't think
no.
so. What, do you
That's
think-
Indiana Jones' famous line. I didn't kill my wife.
He didn't.
He didn't. He never did.
You know what? That makes me realize I was allowed to watch Indiana Jones.
Wow.
So-
Okay, so she's clearly not a
Probably
painful
not,
memory
yeah.
associated with Harrison
Yeah.
Ford and your mom.
Or
Interesting.
Connery.
Connor. Okay.
What
Sean
about
Connery.
Connery?
I'm saying if you were allowed to watch Indiana Jones, your father wasn't.
Sean
Probably
Connery.
Sean Connery, who of course visited the set frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Connery was at the set of Apocalypse Now a lot. Why didn't he ever pop into that movie?
I think he was trying. I think every time he would, someone had a heart attack,
Oh,
and they had to
brother.
stop.
Oh, boy. Egg on my face
Mm-hmm.
and in my heart.
Well, I mean,
Sorry about that again. When we put the buffalo heart in there, I was having a scramble, and
It's okay.
I spilled some of it in there.
The doctor said it actually processed well. So,
Oh, good.
yeah.
So, okay,
Who else?
could it have been?
Coppola himself? I mean, could you be
They
the
were very close.
umpteenth Coppola?
I mean, I know for a fact that he has a problem with my mother, or he did.
Uh-oh.
Something about her prank slowing down the set of the movie.
Well, of course, her original prank as location scout was setting us up to film at that typhoon,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that was
That was funny.
she got us good.
God, that made me
A
laugh.
lot of deaths.
I heard a lot about her just laughing
Yeah.
constantly
Mm.
at the idea of looking at like the weather charts and coming up with where you should film.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
sinister.
most productions. The location scout isn't like an expert meteorologist.
No.
And that was my mom.
Well, and of course, her most famous recurring prank of all, her sex prank.
Yes.
She thought it was super funny to fuck everybody.
Yeah.
And she would always
Yeah.
do it.
And Greg, you could relate to that.
I mean, yeah, I thought, she dressed up as the caterer's wife.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so
That's right.
I thought I was having sex with my frequent sexual collaborator, the caterer's wife. And she's like, just kidding. It's me, Debbie. And I was like, Debbie, you got me.
So, I mean, are you saying you could be my dad?
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I don't know. Wait, here, put on this fedora
Okay. This
Okay.
one?
Yeah. And
and
you
you did kill your wife?
I did kill my wife.
Okay. I'm not
Maybe.
not seeing it.
Tell you what. We have our new intern here. This is Trav Jr. This is Travis's son. Trav Jr. Trav. What?
Not a lot of room left in the studio.
Yeah, it's really
Should I
crazy.
scoot over?
Can you take a little bit of my hair and a little bit of Richard's hair and run it out to 23andMe real quick?
Yeah.
All right. And I should say Trav Jr. is a duck, right?
Yeah. Quacks like a duck.
He's a little duck. All right. Ow.
Sounds
Okay,
right.
you got me.
Well, and of course, there we go. And we'll send those off to be sampled.
And I actually, while you're going, I do have some of Dennis Hopper's hair here. Don't worry about
Yeah.
why. So why don't you take
Test
that, just in case it was Hopper.
Well, and of course, I guess I buried the lead a little bit on the story of what Coppola said to me on the last day, because he took me by the shoulder. He said, "You ruined my life." And then he kissed me. And I liked it, and I kissed him back, and we started kind of going for it. And as I undressed him, I realized, wait a second, this isn't freaking Coppola. This is Debbie. Debbie, you
my God.
pranked me so hard, and so we made love
Wow.
on the last day of the shoot. And I had 4 heart attacks during that sexual encounter.
My God.
Yeah,
That was the thing my mom would say often, is that sex is super funny. And yeah, to fuck everyone
It
is
is.
hilarious.
it is. I could, from personal experience, I've never done anything funnier than having a massive coronary heart attack while
having
also
sex.
having an orgasm.
It was a real slapstick affair. I mean, in every sense. What's so Trav? Okay, it's here. Gotta get him back in.
Waddling
Put some
back in here,
breadcrumbs
yeah.
down. Okay, he's coming back in for the breadcrumbs. Can you take some of Dev's DNA too?
Yeah. And real quick, put on this fedora. Not you, Trav.
Give me that. Give me that fedora.
Okay,
Hey,
wait.
hold on.
Richard, put on that fedora. Okay.
Sure.
And say, I did not kill my live-in girlfriend.
Okay. I did not kill my live-in girlfriend.
Wow. And now I saw a little
Uncanny.
something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get to the bottom of who your father might have been by the end of this episode.
Maybe.
Probably not. But God,
well,
it's exciting.
Let's just hope that 23andMe headquarters is south,
Yay.
because that's the direction
that's the
Trav
way
Jr.
ducks
is
fly.
flying.
It took
yeah.
off.
Well, Richard, we'll keep you here, but we'll also introduce our next guest. Another person who's intimately connected with this film. I'll let him explain himself. It's Mr. Noah Patagonia.
Yeah, I was there, man. I was there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was right there, man. We were
Such energy from you.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, that's when you're on that film, the energy never leaves you, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. He was a god, man. He was a god.
Who are you talking
Kurtz,
about?
man. Oh man. he could see things, he could feel things. He talked to you about history, about time, about war, man, and it was all real.
Kurt's
Kurt's the character.
the character.
The person, man, the god, man. He was there.
Okay.
Books. He wrote books. Oh, we ate, man. We ate. We feasted. We saw.
I don't totally know, but yeah, okay. So you were in Colonel Kurtz's sort of entourage?
Yeah. They brought me on, and they were like, "Hey, you'll be here in the temple." Someone said something about scenes. We'll be in these scenes, the temple scenes, on the steps and the skulls and stuff, man. And then we started hearing him talk, and it was amazing, man. Spitting wisdom.
I'm so sorry, Noah. I think you might have been a background actor, an extra.
Yeah,
I think I saw you in extras holding at different points. Yeah.
Did they, feed you a food that was pointedly not as good as the food everyone else got to eat?
It's like a lot of string cheese, man. Yeah, string cheese.
I ate a lot of string cheese.
Did you make an amount of money every week that seemed wrong? Like it couldn't possibly be enough?
Yeah, I remember that, man. But then it was all washed away because I remember all these other memories, man. That's when we started being awakened. We started hearing him talk, man. He was this big guy, Kurt. Kept getting bigger, got bigger every week somehow, man.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah.
So you were genuinely swept up in the religious teachings of Colonel Kurtz?
Oh yeah, man. He had stuff to say, man. The horror, man. You must make a friend of horror, Yeah.
He's so. Richard.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did they make you carry around a folding chair
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah.
and take it to like specific areas?
Well, they said they didn't provide one, but I had to bring one myself. I started bringing one because I was like, well, I can't sit down anywhere, man. It's hard, So I started bringing it in. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, are we gonna break this?
It just seems like I just want to emphasize, and I'm sure you already know this, but of course Marlon Brando was playing the character of Colonel Kurtz. You know what I mean? And so I just am curious where that line is for you, of where the movie stops and where true religion begins.
So I just got a ticket from you guys and flew in from Cambodia this morning, right?
Really expensive tickets.
Yeah, thank you for that, man. But it was hard. We had to
courtesy of the grave of Quincy Jones.
That's anyway.
He's dead, man?
No, he's fine. He's fine.
So you flew in this morning.
Yeah, I flew in this morning from there because that's where I've been living, man. And, I've been trying to keep the word of Kurtz alive out there.
Jesus Christ.
All the teachings,
Wow.
teachings.
It's been 40 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
And
But it's easy, It's easy to keep the word alive. There's a lot of like stuff they left over from whenever he was around.
So
there.
you've just been living on the set?
I guess you would call it that. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think of it as a set. I think of it as a home and temple.
Man, that's dark.
Yeah, this is really, really sad. No, this is a fictional character, and honestly, a lot of what his speeches that he was saying to you are just an old drunk actor who was messing up his lines.
Right. Kind of half quoting T.S. Eliot.
Yeah.
Didn't he get a fly in his mouth?
Yeah, at one point he got a fly in his mouth.
Yeah, that was part of it, man. He attracted flies to his mouth.
That was part of what made you deify him?
Yeah.
Well,
that's a god.
Because I remember seeing you around set with a ton of flies in your mouth.
Yeah. I started trying to be. Also, we were very hungry because they only gave us Tic Tacs between takes, I guess.
Yeah, string cheese was only like if the director was getting a treat for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they let us, when all these other guys were done with it, they let us go and like pick at the guacamole a little bit with the string cheese, which was nice.
Which was, of course, my famous keto guacamole, which had
full baguettes of
full baguettes. Yeah, it wasn't great for keto.
Yeah, sort of
keto. I still never know, but yeah, you were taken in by that, and you've spent the last 40 years. Are there any other people still following?
I mean, there's like one other guy who I kind of stay with out there.
Wait, who?
There's one other guy. Kind of looks like you, actually. Looks a little bit like you, about the same age, I think.
About the same age as me?
Yeah. About the same age, exact same kind of look.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
At
yeah.
first, I thought maybe this was like a brother,
I thought it was
father,
gonna
but this
be
could
my-
be your brother.
This could be your
I have a
twin.
twin brother. Have you ever seen this woman before? This picture.
Wait, put a fedora on the picture.
All right,
Okay,
I'll-
all right, there
here's
we
a
go.
little tiny
Yeah,
fedora.
here, here, there
I
you
have
go.
the picture say.
And should I say?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's that woman who would dress up as other people.
That's
She would
that
do-
woman who would dress up as other people.
Normally
Well,
on a
her
movie
pranks,
set,
yeah.
you'd be like, there are plenty of women dressing up as other people, but not
Not on
Apocalypse Now.
Not on this one, just the one. Wow. Now, did you ever have sexual intercourse with this woman?
Yeah. Okay, look. One time Kurtz called me over, okay? And Kurtz called me over to the temple
Sure.
to speak to me, and he started quoting from the gods. When I say quoting, he was kind of reading things off the wall. that was
Yeah,
scribbled
like
there.
they had some cards taped up on the wall, and he was just
Yeah.
reading right from them.
I guess that's how the gods communicate, man. They put stuff on the wall.
They read.
Yeah, they read. They write down stuff on index cards, and you read them off it.
And then sometimes he would call off to a god who would yell the thing he was supposed to
yeah,
say back
that's it, man. You know the.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how
Yeah.
the god
Oh,
speaks.
boy.
Yeah, that's good. And then we started talking a little bit. We started kissing. It started going well. And then he pulled out his rubber mask, man, and he looked like
That was my
her.
mom.
Oh my God, Debbie!
Debbie,
she is
That's
funny,
good.
dude.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I don't know that I think it's funny. I don't think
Why
fucking
not?
everyone is funny because
Lighten up.
it seems like a joke pointed at specifically me
Yeah.
Come
to make it
on,
impossible
man.
for me to find where I'm from or what my
That's
roots.
great. No, look, man, my friend who I live, who the other one's still around, that Pritchard Burquist. He's like this.
Pritchard?
Yeah,
That's
he's-
my name's Richard, and so
his
it's-
name's Pritchard. It's pretty different.
His name
man.
isn't Richard, man. It's
But
Pritchard.
it sounds
Not everything's about you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, what about him?
Well, what were you saying before this? Look, man, I've been smoking dope all the way on the plane.
Yeah, I
here, man.
should say you were.
Sure, yeah.
We got a lot of calls from TSA and everything
Yeah.
about you smoking on the flight, and they had to ground the flight
Yeah,
4 times.
They
on the
did,
way.
man. They did.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I do feel like we're narrowing down who your father could have been. We know definitively at least 3 or 4 people that she did have sex with,
Yeah. 3
including
of you.
all of us.
I mean,
Uh,
it's clear. It's clear that she was attracted to power.
mhm.
Yeah.
For her to have slept with 2 extras and a set PA
Yeah.
turned personal trainer.
Yeah. She is just kind of trying to.
We're
Just
kind of
fuck her
a
way to the
powerhouse
top.
group of that set, guys.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
4 of us,
We,
two extras, a set PA, and
a
a
fetus.
baby.
and a
A
fetus.
baby, Devin.
Okay.
A baby.
Okay. We're not going to have this argument again. Wow. Well, I mean, so this is incredible. There's so much to unpack here, but first and foremost, you think Marlon Brando is a god?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. How else would you explain that whole thing happening with him? You know, how else would you explain somebody shows up on set, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know it's a set.
Huh? What?
You know
What,
it's
you
a
mumbled at
set.
me?
You understand.
You
that
understand
a
it's a set. You
movie
understand it's a movie set.
and you understand that he's Marlon Brando.
Right, yeah. When was that? That's not the question.
Okay.
I'm not. Brando is a great actor, man, but Kurtz
Okay.
is who I worship.
Wait, so
Wow.
you think are they different people?
Yeah.
You think he sort of transformed before your eyes into the deity known as Kurtz?
No, he's a separate person.
Interesting.
Well, sometimes it was Sean Brando, and
That's right.
sometimes it was a
Yeah.
standard. But
Did you?
What? Wait.
Hang on. He's bleeding from the nose.
smoking some dope. Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. No. So Marlon Brando. He's a bald guy, right?
Yep.
Bald guy, big guy.
Yeah, for this movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Always eating baguettes.
Yeah, like walrus tusks.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Marlon Brando.
That's
Kurtz. Kurtz. That's not Kurtz.
Describe him.
Kurtz.
Describe Kurtz.
Yeah.
Okay. He's kind of tall, sort of brown looking, tall brown, sort of wooden looking. You know,
Are you talking about a tree?
sort of like a tall wooden thing with green hair. Like
Okay,
boy.
with green hair.
This
Yeah.
I mean, it could go either way still, because I often would feed like Marlon I would just I didn't have time because I was doing so much, so I would just give him a nest of birds and eggs and just put it on his shoulder. So it could have been hard to tell him apart from a tree.
But it sounds to me like our friend Noah Patagonia was worshiping a tree.
It does, yeah.
Kurtz.
Oh no!
Well-
It doesn't seem like you're fully still sort of with it. I
What do you mean? I'm with it. Bang, 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 bang.
What?
Wow.
Don't
Holy
Charles, calm down.
All right. Easy, everybody.
All
Easy.
right, everyone.
You know what?
relax.
Why don't we reset? Why don't we take a break? We'll come back with some more trivia info
Yeah,
from
the
the
movie
scene
trivia.
of Apocalypse Now.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Hey, if you like the show, give us a follow at Firsthand Pod on Instagram. You can see posts going back through the old episodes if you want to catch up, and letting you know when the new ones are coming out. Thanks.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back to First Hand. We're here with Richard Burquist and Noah Patagonia. I think we're having a lot of fun,
I'm having a blast.
right?
I'm learning. I guess that's a type of fun.
Yeah, Richard seems pretty upset.
Well, I thought I would come away with some answers today.
Mhm.
I'm
It's
having
not-
a great conversation with my friend here.
And Noah is looking at the table.
Flat young buddy. Daniel.
Okay,
How
Noah.
did you know our table's name?
That's surprising. Yeah.
I've been talking to him, man. I'm
Wow.
awake, man.
He's on
Myself.
some kind of wavelength. I don't know. I mean, this is nuts.
I mean, yes, obviously Noah is a little whacked out here, and obviously Richard is a little sad because he doesn't know what happens in Apocalypse Now. He's never seen the movie.
I've gotten some context clues, but overall,
Mhm.
I was just following my mother's wishes when she
Wow.
kind of laughed at me and said, "Don't ever see the movie." So
Oh, so that was very
Whoa.
clearly.
So she told you.
She's
don't see
trolling you,
this.
man.
What do
She
you
was-
think it's about, just based on the title?
Yeah,
and the
what you've
clues?
heard so far.
it sounds like people went camping or something, and there was a storm.
Mhm.
And after the storm, they found their friend.
I don't disagree with that summary.
In a way, that's
you know,
fair.
it's pretty clean.
I mean, there's only
Yeah.
like 7 types of stories.
hey,
And
That's true.
one of them is people go camping, there's a storm, and then they find their friend.
That's a good point.
Man
yeah.
versus camping.
man versus
Camping
woman.
versus camping.
camping versus man.
Camping
versus
man,
man.
which
Yeah.
would be, of course, Deliverance.
That's right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Camping versus self.
And that's when a tent eats itself.
Mm-hmm.
Clouds against peaches.
Yeah, that's yes. I remember
of
that.
course,
one.
James and the Giant Peach.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
And Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas is a type of story.
Cloudy with a chance of peach balls.
Uh-huh. That's one of my favorite types of stories.
Yeah. And those are the 7 types?
And those are the 7 types. I think we named 7.
I
of
think
those.
we did.
Well, now we're going to go around and we're going to each share one piece of trivia from the set of this movie. So this is a little segment we're calling Fun Fact. So just a little fun fact from the set of this film. Greg, do you have a fun fact from this movie you'd like to share?
Did you know
Go on.
that on the set of Apocalypse Now, during that period, more food was consumed than was consumed in the entire world from 1450 to 1880.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now this seems almost impossible to quantify.
Yeah.
And yet,
And yet we measured it. We would test Marlon's feces, his dung, which we were doubling up, taking the baths that Francis made us take, the baths and shit. We were in shit
Yeah.
together.
okay.
Sorry, I can't
Come
stop
back,
thinking.
come back.
I'm sorry.
Come back, Greg.
I'm having every time I hear like a helicopter blade, it takes me back to when we filled that prop helicopter up with shit and took a bath in it.
Yeah. Noah, were you ever around for any of these shit baths? Did Kurtz make you take any baths and shit?
Oh, before he made me, yeah, I was doing them, man. Love them pit bats, man. I grew up taking them.
Before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't claim to understand that.
Well, it's nourishing, It's from your own
Your
body.
parents made you take them?
Hmm?
Your parents wouldn't?
No, I don't have parents, man.
Oh.
Wow.
It can be tough, right?
What?
Uh-oh, a
To
connection.
not have someone there and that
When
feels
to watch a
fundamentally
film with you,
necessary.
man. Yeah, you got to have someone to watch a film with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that. But
You got to watch a good movie, man. Can't believe you've never seen it.
I'm watching Richard desperately reach out and try to hold Noah's hand, and it's just not happening.
Just, I'm trying to just.
No. What are you doing, man? That's my shit.
Sometimes
That's my
people
shit.
need to-
All right. Hey, all right.
Charles, calm down.
I'm sorry.
We haven't gotten through the fun facts yet.
Yeah.
Force a connection, I guess.
Okay.
Trying to take my shit from my hand.
Well, that's a crazy fun fact about all that food being consumed just by the Grimace himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Well, I have a similar fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that more medical resources were used to attend to those on the set of Apocalypse Now than were used in the entire Vietnam War?
Wow. That seems
Yeah.
pretty bloody conflict.
That's right.
That seems.
And most of that was, I mean, I was wearing a tourniquet at all times just to kind of control blood flow to different parts of my body.
Now I think of a tourniquet as being a thing for an open wound.
Well, it was strategic. If it would every once in a while, I would have, it's like let's pool more blood in my legs, let's pool more blood in my arms, and just try to keep it away from the heart.
A little bandana over your aorta, right?
That's right. You had a tiny bandana over my aorta. Yeah, these are the things I had. What, Greg?
Is the cure
What?
for a heart attack to keep blood away from the
Yes,
heart?
of course, because the heart can't process it. The arteries are clogged. Just keep it spinning around the other parts of your body so you can still function. But the heart is dead. In that point, the heart is dead, but the rest of your body can get through the rest of a day of shooting. That's what it was for me.
You got to get through the day. Hey, whatever it takes to get through the day, you know.
Hey, damn right. So I would. I was taking up a lot of the medical resources. That's my fun fact.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Noah, what's your fun fact? From
Oh
today's
yeah, I got a fun fact. Did you know the entire film was filmed in Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California?
Yes, and we should have said this at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it was all shot on location in Warner
Isn't that
Brothers.
great? Yeah. And the director, he didn't know how to shoot the right angles because Humphrey Bogart was shorter than Ingrid Bergman. So he started putting Humphrey Bogart on blocks.
we might be
Which movie
talking.
are you
Yeah, we
talking
might be talking about different.
Apocalypse Now, man.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so Michael Curtiz, the director, decided that when she walks into Rick's, which is his his like bar,
Casablanca.
right? He was gonna shoot it all from low angles, man.
Right.
So it looked like it was more. He was taller than he was, man.
And describe Rick.
He's sort of this tall wooden kind of column with branches,
And describe Ingrid Bergman.
Yeah.
sort of like a bush.
I don't know if you were on
fascinating.
set for Apocalypse Now.
Because it was filmed in Burbank. I mean that reveal was correct.
Could have been on set for Apocalypse Now. Could have been on set for Casablanca. Could have just been in the woods.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Really hard to nail you down.
A lot of people would say there's too much going on with this guy.
I would
man.
never say that.
I would never.
A lot of people
never
would be
say
like,
that.
"There's not a clear thing, man."
What? No,
I think there's some clear stuff.
Insanity isn't a game.
I
People
think-
would say, "Man," but I'd say it's a game, man.
Charles, Trav, do you think there's too much going on this week?
I got the results, man.
Oh, Trav has the
Oh, he
results.
landed on my arm.
Wait, so Richard, do your fun fact real
And then
quick,
we'll
and
get
then
the
we'll
results
give you
of
the
this
results.
DNA test.
The results of 23andMe after
God.
this fun fact.
Mhm.
Well, as you know, my mother.
Yeah, you
Also-
won't shut up about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just it's.
Go
kind of on my
ahead. Go
mind
ahead.
a lot.
I'm sorry.
No, I understand if it's too much. My mother also edited the film. A lot of uncredited editing on that, and the first cut of it was just an assembly that they just pretended to edit over and over again, and that was it. They worked on the movie for 45 minutes.
Really?
Wow.
The
You're
editing
kidding me.
process was very short.
That's insane.
They just hung out.
They just sort of
hung-
stitched it together and were like, I guess that's it.
Wow.
And then they hung out for over a year.
Yeah.
This started. I remember vaguely. This started because she dressed up as the editor to start of a prank that she was going to prank the post producer.
Yes. I remember this
And then
very
she
sexy
just
prank.
Stayed in character and edited the film. Well, or didn't edit the film.
No,
Right.
she just had that assembly. She sent the post supervisor a cut of the film, which was her dressed as the editor being shot.
And that lived. I know you haven't seen the movie, but that lived.
That is in there, yeah. That is
Really?
in the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had has a version of it where she just gets wrapped up in the actual film and gets stuck in it. Like she's like, it gets
funny,
dragged into the movie.
So funny.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Last Action Hero thing,
Yeah.
or like coming
Roger
in
Rabbit,
and out of the movie.
kinda.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit. Yeah.
So
Wow.
And then she just coasted on that for a year and a half.
That's so fun.
and fucked everyone there. Right?
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. That's a
Man.
fun fact.
Well, that leads us perfectly into opening the 23andMe.
So I guess presumably when we open this envelope, we might know who Richard's father is.
Yeah, presumably when we open this envelope, we will wrap up who Richard's father is,
Mhm.
possibly wrapping up the story of Pritchard,
Mm-hmm.
the only other member of
To be
Noah's
honest,
cult.
kind of forgot.
Don't forget about Pritchard.
Maybe opening Noah Patagonia's eyes to the truth of the world around him. Maybe not.
Come on, man. My eyes are open. Kurt's open.
His eyes have been wide open this
Oh,
entire time.
I
It's
want-
terrifying.
Truly
That's true.
bloodshot. I mean, it's this guy looks like Dennis Hopper on speed.
All right, Noah, do you want to open the envelope or do you want someone else to do it?
I'd love to open the envelope.
That's Richard, not Noah.
Sorry. There's like 11 fucking names bouncing.
there are a lot of people
Devin.
in here.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, he's opening the envelope. Classic envelope opening sounds. Yeah. Oh, he's looking.
Oh
at
my
it.
god.
Oh,
What
wow.
is it, man?
My father is
Oh.
still the water buffalo.
Oh.
The water buffalo.
You know what? We did use every part of the buffalo.
Oh, wow. And
We did
I
use
hope
every
it's
part of the
not
bubble.
problematic at all for us to end an extended riff about how a woman had sex with everyone on set by saying that she also had sex with an animal on set somehow.
It was her prank.
I guess.
Is that why I have these horns?
Wow, and now I am noticing the horn.
I
Wait,
didn't want to
take,
comment, man. It
take
felt
the
not
fedora
polite.
off.
Take the photo.
And yes, there are horns on
I
your
do
head.
have-
Oh my god.
Oh, Trav. We got a little bit of an animal kingdom thing
Okay,
going on.
All right. Okay.
shit.
Hey,
and
back
now
up.
Charles,
water
stop
buffalo-
this.
And of course, my water buffalo heart is kicking
Charles,
into
what-
overdrive right
Charles,
now.
if you're not going to do anything, I'm going to do anything.
No.
Give me that gun.
Why are you Ow! You solved nothing here. The presence of Charles stopped nothing. Look, you've shot Noah and Richard.
You
my
need a good guy with a gun, not a good frog with a gun.
Jesus Christ.
Horror. The horror.
Oh, God.
I honestly feel like if Richard does die, then I did him a favor. Putting him out of his misery.
Okay. Well, again,
I mean,
that's
Noah,
Noah.
God
not
damn it.
Well, quickly, before our fucking guests die, I wonder if they have anything to plug.
Yeah,
I wonder if they have anything to discuss at all. I
Or
wonder if
anyone
they-
you want to absolve of,
or-
of your own murder.
Anyone you like to call for help? Anyone?
I as I lay here dying, I just want to forgive you.
You
I
don't
understand
have to.
that
You shouldn't.
it's a hard world out there, and there's a lot going on, and I feel like as a person who's been pranked a lot, I understand that we're just all trying to get by.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful sentiment. And I'm guessing we're going to get an equally lucid and beautiful sentiment.
Yeah, maybe
From
if he's
Noah.
still living.
Oh, man, that hurts. Oh, I just want to plug Harold Night at the UCB Theater.
Oh, he's so sad. He's not making any sense.
Who would ever-
Long form improvisational comedy.
What do these words even mean?
They say the mind's the first
It was
thing to go.
created by Del Close in Chicago.
I can tell you this, I'm bored.
You're going to see two teams
Yeah,
do it
Jesus
tonight.
Christ. Okay,
No, I'm glad we got
all
Del
right.
close because I feel like we didn't talk enough about any old white drug addict racists.
Yeah, on this podcast in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Well, thanks a lot, Greg.
Hey, I just want to quickly say we did it, guys. We got enough money for my heart surgery. But it sounds like now we might need one for
For my
Devin's
heart
Waddle
surgery.
Buffalo Heart.
Well,
so.
God, we're going to clean up the studio, and you can join us next week for our season finale.
We should say, we
should
know we've
say.
been teasing it all year.
Been teasing it all year.
For the season finale, enough beating around the bush. We're doing it. We're doing 9/11.
9/11. Goodbye.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.